Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
We're going to be watching The Walking Dead today.
Episode 15 of Season 5.
Ooh.
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kim here.
We're going to be watching on Netflix, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Yes.
Let's get
Let's
into
do
it.
Ooh. Hi. She just had
Got a little something.
Oh. Okay, so that's where they were.
Sasha was shooting.
Mm.
Well, we know walkers don't knock.
Hello.
Oh, she's not taking it.
Yeah, because Gabriel said some bad things.
Said that, yep.
Is she starting to believe it now?
Don't know if any people are.
Someone is.
Aiden was trying to save us from a roamer. Then Glenn distracted him.
What about Tara?
I wasn't gonna leave her.
But we made him stay.
They were gonna kill me.
Oh, you
But he panicked.
Or they were trying to, or they just didn't care.
No, I had him. I watched him die.
That's horrible.
No guns. No going outside the walls. Same goes for Glenn. Until I finish looking into this.
They are not like us.
You're lying.
I almost left him out there. They haven't caught up. We have to be here. We have to. Yeah, we do. We are them, Rick. I'm telling you, we gotta make this work.
Red balloon.
Oh, boy. No. I don't want to see that.
Send a casserole to Deanna's family. I want her to see that. He said his mom put a bolt on the inside of his closet. Tells him to lock himself in sometimes and not come out till morning. Pete was just sitting on the porch.
Being the great doctor he
What
is.
happens to Jesse?
If Walkers hadn't gotten Ed, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Probably would have done it yourself over time.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, perfect.
Rick.
Oh, boy. Mm.
Keep walking.
Why?
What?
He's closing his eyes. Oh, no.
He can't come back from that either. He knows.
That's
He's like,
right,
oh.
yeah.
Hey,
How is she?
stable. Hanging on. I'm gonna go back there later. I knew somebody was already in the tower. I asked.
Jesus. What is that?
There's just so many trees.
That's right. Yeah.
Nobody feels different.
That's good. You seem screwed up because we found something. You didn't bring your sword with you. That's not nothing.
I'm sorry for what happened.
I hoped it'd get better.
You knew? We have to stop it.
How?
We separate him. We tell him that's how it'll be from now on.
What happens when he doesn't want to do that?
I kill him. We kill him.
We don't kill people.
Letting him go makes this place vulnerable. You really want to wait till someone in that tower has to take care of it? And that's if we're lucky.
We are not.
There's times like
She's
this.
gonna start believing
you can
Gabriel.
decide who and when, or it can be decided for you.
Got it in the back of the head.
Had to be her.
you're following me.
2 people just died.
Oh, come on. People will always die.
Until
Those 5 lives. You have to carry that. People like you are supposed to be dead.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm someone who knows who you are.
Are you threatening me?
No. I'm saving you.
Those are good words.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be out here. We're supposed to feel like this.
I dream about it. Being in the forest. With them. Why do I scare you?
I don't know, you just do.
What happened to you?
Doesn't matter.
It does. I need to go. It's time for go on.
It's a cool spot, but that's
right
so
there, there's
dangerous.
Yeah,
Look at
because they
them.
smell you.
But they go over there, yes. Oh my God, there's a lot of them too.
You're afraid of me too.
W.
Oh yeah.
So he took it. She's gonna run out of ammo.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Oh, not that time. A whole bunch.
Oh my God, there's yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, lovely.
Start climbing
Look
the
at
tree.
her. Oh.
I'd rather have a gun at this
boy,
point.
it's not good. Look at me. Whoa.
Oh, no, no
Oh,
more.
See?
Now you're surrounded.
That's right.
No!
Oh, well,
No!
No. Oh.
I told you to go. You can't help me. Nobody. Noah. I told him he wouldn't make it.
Yeah, this is the
There
half
it is.
bodies
He's writing
again.
W on
Did
their
this.
foreheads.
Took what was left with them.
Big net's gonna come down on him.
Oh
my God, they
gosh.
She's tied up.
They tied her up and just let
Hey,
her.
cut on it.
Who was it? W. Oh my
Oh
God!
my God, no.
Oh, so that's right. She just died. So
Yeah.
watch out for his arm.
Sure, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Got to.
I don't want Ron and Sam to know about those.
Your secret's safe. He's hitting you. He's hurting you.
Look, it was like this before and he got help. I helped him and things were good. You're only gonna make things worse.
If it's gotten worse, it means he's killed you. That's what's next.
Why is this so important to you? Now, you've made it. You have a home for your kids. We have to take care of ourselves.
Red balloon.
We're scarred.
Oh.
You don't get to put it off or wish it away, Jesse. If you don't fight, you die. I can keep you and your boys safe.
Did you do this for someone else? Would you do this for anyone?
Rick,
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
what are you doing here?
You need to leave.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You come into my house, Pete. You and me are leaving. You're leaving right now. You think you're the law? No!
It's a big thing of scissors on that mantle.
Boy, that's for sure. Oh boy.
Jesse, open it up.
Oh boy.
Oh,
gosh.
she's screaming. They're screaming. Oh, because of this. No, not the eyeball thing.
No. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa, no, that's not good.
and he's inebriated too, I'm sure.
Oh.
Just to bolt everyone.
Stop it. Right now.
Stop.
For what?
Come on.
You want to kick me out?
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
We know what needs to be done and we do it. You pretend like you know when you don't. Things don't get better because you want them to. We have to live in the real world. Your way's gonna destroy this place. It's gonna get people killed. It's already gotten people killed. I'm not gonna stand by.
Someone's gonna knock him
Oh
out.
my God.
Oh,
good.
she did it.
Ooh.
It's like,
Oh,
holy
boy,
crap.
Michonne, yes. God. Wow.
What do you do with that?
Whoa.
Wow, he needed a timeout.
Yeah, she sure did.
I mean,
God, thank goodness she did
Pete
that.
is, he's abusing his family, his wife,
That's right,
and
yeah.
but
Wow, that was so much. Whoa.
I'm glad that they were fighting. Where if there was a kill, it was justified. If
Fine,
Pete
yeah.
did die, it was just he was in his home, but he was going to arrest him. That Jesse thought he was just going to arrest him, or something, or just take him to jail, whatever. But he had other things in mind.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill him right off the
That's for
bat.
sure.
She didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
I thought that ending
Scary.
was so crazy, seeing Rick all covered in
Oh,
blood,
my
and he
God.
just looks so savage there.
Yeah,
He
he
seems
sure
a
did.
little
It was
unhinged
scary.
and
It was
crazy,
really
you know.
scary.
Yeah, and
My God.
he's summarizing his whole life in this one instance.
That's right.
And he does have feelings for Jesse.
Definitely does.
And he told her, and she knew that. She's like, would you do this for anybody? And he said no.
No.
So it's a personal matter too.
That scene, I mean, I know he really cares for her, and his emotions are, taking over of like his actual thinking. But, Carol talked to him about this situation, and she gave her opinion on what she thought should happen because she's been through something very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even though Rick did say that to Jesse, that I wouldn't do it for anyone else, I really think he would, because he is a threat to the community and he's beating innocent people.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just, he's an awful person, and if someone's capable of doing that, they're in it for themselves. But it is hard because he's the only freaking doctor. The only surgeon
that's
there.
the thing.
That's what Deanna said.
Right, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. He knows he's needed in that community.
trouble,
So
yeah.
he's going to just continue on whatever he wants to do with his personal
That's
life.
horrible.
And no one's going to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Deanna's not going to say anything. Her husband's not going to say anything.
Yeah,
because
horrible.
they need him. He's such a valuable person in their community. So they're not going to, they're just going to turn their head. They're just going to look the other way. And it's terrible
Right.
because this woman is, being abused daily, probably, if
definitely,
not
yeah.
physically, verbally. And something's got to stop. You have to stop it.
Yeah.
But
And poor Sam, too. He's seeing all this happen.
oh
too.
yeah, enough to ask for a gun.
That was
Yeah,
to
and
protect his
Sam-
mother.
Definitely.
And Sam told Carol that it is physical. It's not just words,
yes,
that she's been
definitely.
beaten till, she's knocked out.
Exactly.
So that's
That's so sad.
really, really bad. And the fact that he has to bolt himself into
That's
his closet too.
that's
You have to
horrible,
protect
definitely.
yourself so daddy doesn't beat you too. How bad is that? That's
To
really
do that to
sad.
someone,
Oh my
anyone,
God, so
is,
cruel.
I can't even
I
fathom
can't
that,
imagine,
but
no.
your own family and justify it is just, you're a
horrible.
terrible person to do that. And to see the contrast, and it sucks because to see the contrast on how Rick's group survives, not that everyone believes, in a similar way, that they want to stay strong. They are survivors, but, we have Rick, we have Sasha who are taking it to, and a few others, but like they're the two that we keep really watching lately, that they take it to the next level and they're losing themselves and how they were. So they're going way extreme. Where Sasha, she's putting other people's lives at risk because she wants to take on the
That's
whole
right,
world
definitely,
when that's unrealistic. And I get it. Like, I mean, not that I've ever experienced, God forbid, anything like that, but I get her trying to kill the threat, and so they can't kill or hurt anyone else, but you can't. And now Michonne and Rosita are out there with you. I mean, one of them could have died. They could have gotten injured.
Yeah, they were
there.
concerned for her,
Yes,
and they went out
sure.
to see if she was okay, and then they got in harm's way too. And it's so weird to see Michonne without her sword, and she
Using a
was
gun.
reflecting
That's
back, and she's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
I used to be like that,
Mm-hmm.
And Sasha is, she's saying, I told Noah he wasn't going to make it.
Poor Noah.
And she's probably doing this so much that she doesn't become, sweet. She wants to stay hard. She wants to be always on the lookout and always defend, so.
Boy.
But you can just tell she needs so much help too.
Yeah. And when we were reacting, I mentioned briefly when Sasha was like, I forget exactly how she said it, but she goes, "You got it easy," or something to Michonne, but Sasha was saying she had it harder. Now, a lot of things that happen to Sasha are very new, very fresh.
Yes.
But everyone in this world has lost.
She has
people.
no idea about Michonne.
That's right.
In her
She
past.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And I'm not trying to make that light either, because I'm not trying to say like, oh, everyone lost someone, so just get over it kind of thing. But everyone is dealing with their loss, and she's just not doing it in the right way because she's putting everyone in danger. She lost her
pushing people away
boyfriend.
too.
She lost her brother, and now she feels the heavy guilt of Noah's death because she just told him, "You're not going to make it."
That's right.
And she thinks that's her fault.
Yeah, and it's
now.
pressure on her.
Yes,
And no, it's not, diminishing anything that anyone else went through, but they all have been through something. They've lost loved ones, and but it's so much for her to take in right now that she just doesn't know how to handle it. This is how she's handling it. She's got to get through this. But I think if Michonne and Rosita and others stick with her, she can pull through.
I hope
It's
so,
going to
yeah.
take something dramatic, though. Unfortunately, I think
Definitely.
it's almost going to take her own life, almost, for her to wake up and say, "Yeah,
Right.
I need people in my life. I can't, shy away from them or go away from them. It's not going to go away. I need them."
And she's using a weapon that they may need in the future and using ammo.
Off. Yeah, a lot.
Luckily, she's a good shot.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's true. It's just, that's a lot of shells that you can be using for something that may happen. There might be a breach and come into that community. You don't know.
And you're killing ones that are roaming around there anyways, but still, like, they might just wander off. And how many people around that area are the dead,
That's right. Look at Daryl and Aaron, what they came upon with the lady being tied to the...
Oh, I know.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's...
And all those arms and legs cut off. And
like they were sawed off. They were cleanly shut.
Now who's doing that? And then they have W on some of the walkers too.
Yeah.
On their heads.
Yeah, you're very right.
So,
so what's a W? Walker.
Walker.
This is a walker, just in case you didn't know.
No.
So,
or soon to be.
The body tied up. Do you think that was a walker that they tied up, or do you think it was a person?
It was a person.
No.
They stripped her down, tied her up, and let them feed.
She just died, and you could tell that.
Yeah, and then they're cutting them up as they feed.
Scary.
I think.
So who would do that? You know, it's like cutting
Someone-
off body parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, people that they really should be worried about. So hopefully
That's
Daryl
right.
and Aaron will come back and say, okay, we found something really disturbing.
That is very
Stop
disturbing.
fighting within the walls, because right now we've got something even worse outside.
That's for sure.
And they're not walkers.
No, I don't
You
think
keep
so.
getting over these obstacles, these
Oh,
terrible nightmares, and like, wait, there's more. It
My
doesn't end
nightmare.
here. But at least as far as we know with Alexandria, like some of the people seem good,
That's
you know,
right.
so there is still some good out there. And, you know, we have seen this escalating where we know Rick is good, but this episode I kind of question, where is the line drawn?
That's
You
right,
know,
yeah,
I mean,
definitely. That was kinda
how
scary.
he does take matters into his own hands and just says, yeah, the guy has to die. And I agree with Rick, you know, especially in this world, but
It's
I
a
don't think you
fine
should just
line.
say, yeah, I'm just going to kill him. Like,
right,
I
yeah.
wish there is another way to go about it. And
Mm-hmm.
Deanna saying banish, maybe there is a way you can banish him. But even Deanna, when she first mentioned that a while ago, I think she sounded a little emotional about that too, because she said sending them or banishing them is almost like sentencing them to death, because
true.
how do you survive out there, especially when you don't know how to? You've been
Yeah.
in
Right.
these walls the
That's
whole
When
right.
you're
time.
inside here
Definitely.
all the time, you know, you have a lot of innocence there, and no matter where you came from and you go within, you're going to lose it over time. You know,
Or they
It's
never
gonna
had the
do.
practice.
They
yeah.
never did.
That's
So it's even worse. So, and I think Rick looking at the neighborhood before he went back in the house, when he went into the house, Jesse's house, like looking at, you know, the neighbors talking and making it nice, you know, looking around saying, yeah, it's nice and peaceful. He had to right the wrong. He had to go back in there and, you know, get it out of Jesse that, you want me to do something about it?
Yeah.
He wants to make
Yes,
things
it does.
right.
Yes.
I am glad that he did mention her son wanting a gun, because that's a huge red flag. And it could be
Definitely.
way worse, because Sam could sneak in. I mean,
You
Carol
don't know
has
what
her
people's
eyes on him,
thresholds
but
are, you know? You don't know how many times he can hear daddy swinging and hitting mom. You just don't know what their threshold's going to be,
That's right.
where they're going to take a life or take their own life.
That's right.
yep. Yeah, it's very,
I'm
very
tired
dangerous.
of locking myself in the closet. You don't know what people's, you know,
Wow.
what, or she can turn around and kill him. You know, you just don't know
That's
what
right.
people, you know, how much they can take.
Yeah, and
Tolerance.
Pete
Yeah.
is already very violent towards loved ones.
Oh, yes.
And he even yelled at Rick that, you know, you think you're the law, you think you can really tell me what to do. So he already is on a power trip.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
He can just
like that.
not, you know, help anyone, you know, on his own, you know, whim. Like if he chooses not to, he's going to be like, well, what are you going to do for me? Huh?
Right.
Oh yeah, well, I want to
Yeah.
lead this place now. I want the best house. I want, you know, people to cater to me. Like, you never know. And someone who already doesn't care about his family and just beats them, I'm like, he's going to be selfish and just use his talent or his education to actually, you know, abuse it and, you know, take over.
That's right.
So in that case, like, I wouldn't trust him, or I wouldn't just put a blind eye to it saying, oh, I hope it would get better and we need him to be our surgeon. Like, you do have to take some form of action. And it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be, you know, one way. Like, he's going to fight it, but they have to come up with a system to put him in jail or something. Or I don't know.
There
Over
has to
time
be
he might
something,
learn. But
because
Definitely.
killing is not the thing, but, you know, and we haven't seen, just because we haven't seen him abuse the family or abuse Jesse, at least, we haven't seen it, doesn't mean it's not, we know it's happening. But
Definitely, yeah.
we've only seen him just look like he's always drunk all the time.
Yeah.
He's never in, you know, on his A game being Mr. Doctor, you know, doctor, you know, he's not being, we've only seen him, you know, outside of, you know, working, you know, being in the practice. So he is unraveled, you know, as soon as he finishes what he has to do for the community, he's back to drinking. So that's another issue too.
it's another issue. And you can tell, and I know it's just assuming, but you can tell by his mannerisms that he is an aggressor. Like
That's right.
he owns where he is, and he just has that creepy, confident smile. Like he just looks vicious, you know. But even, you know, Jesse getting emotional, like, you know, it's a lot, and
That's right.
You can tell that he
Yeah,
does
it
definitely
yes.
beat her, and he punched her when she was trying to pull
Yes, he did.
him off
Right.
Rick. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
even Rick pushed Carl
And he
too.
pushed
That's
Carl.
right, but I saw
They were
that,
very,
yeah.
They were very crazy.
that's-
Just
yeah.
They were. And
So
and before
involved.
this all happened in the garage, when she said, "I'm married and we have to just take care of our own," you know, that's a very common thing where she wants to take care of it. Everything, I've got control. If he hits me every once in a while, everyone else is happy. You know, it's that, okay, it's okay. I can fix this. I can, you know, if he just does a little bit, you know, she's enabling him too, you know,
yeah,
to let him,
definitely, yeah.
allow him to take out his aggression on her.
That's for
Mhm.
sure.
And that's, you know, when you're abused, I mean, I
Yeah.
can see that
That's
happening.
right. My
And
gosh,
it's
yeah.
really scary too, because some people, like, you might notice that they're being abused at home, but other people, it's very shocking to
Yes,
know
when you
that they have something going on when you wouldn't ever expect it.
That's right.
Yes,
You hide
I
it
never
very
can tell.
well.
Yeah,
And-
That's right.
shame.
That is surprising to
Yeah,
me.
that's right.
And you don't
Yeah,
have to
it
hide
does.
bruises either. You hide your whole personality. You know,
Yeah.
everything is fine.
Yeah.
You know, just tuck it
That's right,
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not to get into too many details here, but I have a friend who went through something where it got abusive at the end, and she's a strong person, and I just didn't think it was that bad. And just hearing these things of, you know, oh, it's okay, it's my fault,
Yeah,
like, no
yeah.
worries, I can
Oh,
handle
yeah.
myself, and seeing bruises and all that, like, you're like, oh my God. No.
Yeah. And you know,
She's
it's
good now.
easy for you to say that you're going to fix it and you can do. It takes years. Some people don't, you know, get out of it alive.
That's
Yeah.
right, they
And then
don't. No, it's a
sometimes,
shame.
you know, it goes to, you know, not only you, but things and your kids. And,
Horrible.
you know, that it's a horrible, you know, horrible cycle. So,
It sure is. God.
you
It
know,
is
and you
horrible.
can,
Yes.
you can have, you know, so many years of abuse. Or, you know,
Yeah.
you just never know. You just never know what people are hiding.
Yeah,
That's for
and
sure.
you think, I mean, it's different every situation, but, you know, you can think, oh, well, I can save them, I can help them. Like, even Jesse was saying that, like, he gets better with me, you know, like, I help
That's right,
him.
yeah.
And in a way, it's denial. Like, you'll help a little bit, but you're not actually
Yeah,
curing
that's
it. You're
right.
not actually, it's a cycle.
Yeah, you're putting a Band-Aid on it. That's about it.
Well, yeah, you know, and
just
she said
pull it
before
off.
this, you know, this apocalypse, he was getting help and she was helping him. But now, you know, all hell's broken loose. So
Yes.
she's allowing him to do even more because she feels bad for him. And she's letting, you know, herself be the
Yeah.
punching bag. And so many people that are abused, you know, allow that to happen because they feel, it's, you know, you feel like, what the hell?
And
Why
lots
would
of
they
times
feel
they
bad
feel-
for them? But they do, and they
Yeah.
want to.
And
Yeah.
they feel like it's their fault. That's
I
how they're
know.
doing it to them. You know?
It's really, it's scary, it's
Yeah.
sad, you know.
So sad.
And going to Sam, you know, even though Carol's been so cold to him before she knew what was going on with
Yeah.
Pete, he keeps seeking out Carol and even
He was,
talking
he
to
was
Carol.
Yes,
like
he
right
does,
next to
yes.
her when they were fighting. You know,
That's
he's
right.
right next to Carol. And,
Yeah, and she seemed to protect him a little as she
Yeah.
put him
Yeah, she
behind
does,
her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so at least, you know, he has her to go to
That's
and
right.
his mom, but, you know, it's hard when she's with Pete.
Yeah.
So I have to go to the way end where, how do you feel about Michonne actually knocking out Rick?
Love it.
Yeah, I was very much love it because
You love it?
Well, I liked it a lot.
I love it because she needed
Because
to. She needed
had
to
to do
start some
something to him.
sense
She
into
had
him.
to.
Like, just give him a timeout.
That's
Me
right, my
personally, I
gosh.
thought, you know, just not escalate it anymore.
She had to do something, you know.
Yeah, I think she needed to do something. I definitely didn't love it. I was like, oh crap, this is
Yeah,
going to
so
really
yes.
set things
Yeah,
off
I
because
loved
Rick's
it.
the leader. And now Michonne took over and had to knock him out. So what's going to happen there? That's how I felt when I saw this. And I was like,
I think he's going to
That's
get
right.
fired up. I think he's going to be mad at her, but
He has to realize that she had to call him, you know, knock him off because the way he was going.
because it's not going to be good for either
It
group.
isn't, no.
You know, she wants to stay there too. You know, everyone, you know, they want to have their home there, but you know, we can't make this huge, you know, wave
That's
right
right.
now.
mm-hmm. And was she wearing her uniform at the end? I
Yes.
think she was, right? Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
she
wasn't
left not
it the whole
wearing
time.
it. Yeah, and she went out, and then she came back, put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nick was telling Deanna about his version of what happened to Noah.
Yes.
That was really...
I can't
I
stand
I can't
him.
neither. Boy.
He annoyed
wicked.
the crap. I mean, like he freaking got
Especially,
Noah
especially
killed.
alone with Glenn when he's talking to
Oh, yeah,
Glenn,
yes,
and Glenn's
yeah.
like, I know what's up with you. What the hell?
Oh,
And
sure,
Glenn's the better
that's right.
person. He was
He
so
sure is.
mature and so good in how he
Oh,
handled
yes.
that. And he's like, just listen to me. And he's like, I'm not threatening you. I'm saving you.
Good for him.
Because you're a freaking idiot, a selfish idiot who can't see beyond himself. And
Yeah, that's for
ooh,
sure.
it's so
No,
annoying.
he sure is.
Even after everything he's done, he's still like spewing out things to sound better.
No,
And
Yeah,
I wish
it's all
he
about
was
him.
kind of interviewing everyone else that was there, like Glenn, putting him in front of the camera and seeing his mannerisms afterward, because she was really studying him in his interview
That's right.
afterward too. So, I mean, everyone's, I wish he interviewed everybody
That's right, yeah.
and made it, equal.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I agree. And, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. It doesn't look like she did. And, Gabriel now screwing things
yeah,
up and
that's
like
for
saying
sure.
things to Deanna about his feelings and how, because of how they are. And he's not used to being out there. He was in the
Yes.
church for a long time and he was a coward and he got a lot of people killed. And, this is how the world is now. And he just said the wrong things to Deanna, and I think she's kind of shutting off from them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
Definitely.
kind of hope that Maggie tries to put things together
Yeah,
too.
that would be a good idea.
with
yeah,
her
Maggie,
and
yeah.
say, hey, I got a story about Gabriel.
Yeah, yes.
And Carol can make more cookies for
That's
people.
right.
That's right.
So that'll be good. Yeah, definitely
My
not good
gosh,
things
it
going
really
on.
isn't. Wow, so much going
And
on.
you have so much crap going on inside Alexandria, and then you have some kind of
You have like
threat
a
or danger
lot of
outside.
crap going outside. A lot more than we're
Oh, that other, yeah.
afraid of. I think
That's scary.
there's a group of people out there that are really savage. They're going to take over that community.
And why put W's on people,
That's right.
Yeah, right?
They're branding them.
I don't know. So until next time, guys,
Boy, I tell you.
thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out our next episode, you could do so in the links below if you're watching on YouTube. Our Patreon is a week or so ahead of our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So until next time, guys, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.